Good evening, all of you, and a very, very warm welcome to all of you on this very amazing and informative session on Shiksha. This is Bhagyashree, your moderator for this session today. And of course, we on about NMIMS College. It's one of the prestigious B schools here. And I think a lot of you are looking ahead, sitting for NMAT and gearing up for your dream colleges, right? So I think what better than having an alumni from the institute who has been doing really well and who is here to guide you, give you some insights about the college, how was his experience throughout the college, what all he did, and how he landed up being a brand manager. So we're gonna hear everything about NMIMS from Prakhar Saini. So I like to extend my warm welcome to Prakhar. Prakhar, thank you so very much rushing from your job and coming here for the students for Shiksha. So that means a lot to all of them and to us. So thank you so much, and over to you.
Thank you, Bhagyashree, first of all, inviting me. Hope I'm audible, loud and clear.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it is my pleasure to talk to so many people out there. And I love guiding all the students who are pursuing MBA because I have been through the drill of preparing the exams and I've been through a lot of anxiety, the depression, the pressure which all the students go through. So I totally understand and I feel extremely blessed to help them. So, Bhagyashree, shall I start the session with answering the questions which we have
Definitely.
discussed?
I would first like to request you, Prakhar, that
You went.
since you have been throughout the journey at this college. So how was, like, let's just start off with your entire experience. How did you get into the college? What was your entire experience about it?
Understood, understood. So, Bhagyashree will take forward the this session. You ask me the question, I'll be answering those questions for you,
Definitely,
right? And
definitely,
for all the students.
absolutely. Yeah.
So, the first question, how I got into the college. First of all, for specifically for NMIMS, that is Narsee Monjee Institute of Management Studies, it has five major campuses in India. First of all, it has in Bombay, that is Mumbai. Second, it has in Bangalore. Then it has in Hyderabad, Indore, and Navi Mumbai. These are the major five campuses from where you can pursue full-time MBA. Now, to pursue MBA from NMIMS, you have to specifically take exam that is called as NMAT, right? And for NMAT, you have to prepare. If you are very good at studies, then you have to prepare for around 4 or 5 months. However, for any average student to prepare for NMIMS, they need to prepare for at least 6 or 7 months. Now, when you're preparing for NMIMS, NMAT exam, you need to make sure that you are preparing at three sections you have to be very good at. First of all, the English or the vocabulary. Second set is of maths, that is quants. And the third set is of LRDI, that is logical reasoning and data interpretation. Now, if you're preparing for CAT, then that preparation is more than enough for preparing for NMAT as well. Now, if I talk about the exam pattern of NMAT, then it is divided into again three sections. First of all is the vocab one, the English language. Second is the maths, and third is the LRDI. Each section has 36 questions. And the best part about NMAT is that you don't have any negative marking in NMAT. However, here is a catch. In CAT, you have the time limit of 3 hours. But over here, the time limit is of only 2 hours. So you need to practice a lot so that you have good speed at solving English, then maths, and then LRDI section. Every section, now the total number of questions which you will get in NMAT will be 120. Each section will have 36 questions. Each section will have. Once you have cleared the examination, you will get the call from NMIMS Mumbai campus that you have been selected for these campuses. For example, you have cleared above 95 percentile, you will get calls from all the colleges. If you have cleared above 92 or 90, you'll get from Bangalore and other colleges, and above 90 percentile, you'll get from Indore, Hyderabad, Bangalore, every other colleges. Now, the second step of getting into NMIMS is once you have got selected for the group discussion. Now, this is one of the unique second step which happens in the selection procedure, which you have to be very mindful of. Now, in most of the IIMs, if I talk about group discussions happens, like a topic will be given and the students or the candidates have to discuss on that topic. However, in NMIMS, the process is a little different. Over here, a case will be given on A4 page, And then you have to read that case, analyze that case, that what can be done in that case, and then a group of 10 to 15 people will be discussing that case, right? Once you have cleared the case discussion round, you will be proceeded to the interview round. In interview round, there are two type of candidates, the fresher ones and the experienced ones. If I talk about the fresher ones, you need to be very good at what you have learned in your college, what all curriculum you have, co-curricular activity you have done in your college. You have to thorough with these things. Now if you're coming with experience, then make sure that you have a strong experience and you have good knowledge about your experience. That is when the interviewer will ask about your experience, you should answer it properly. You shouldn't fake anything during the interview. Once you have cleared the round of interview, again list will be released that these many students have been selected. So depending upon your wait list, you'll get them selected into in one of the NMIMS campuses. So this is how the selection procedure. To sum up, first of all, you have to take the exam. Second is the case discussion round, and third is the personal interview. So these are the three rounds which you have to clear to get into NMIMS.
I think that very well explains about the admission process. And I think a lot of them are gearing up for NMAT and for other MBA entrances exams that are coming ahead, maybe CAT, ZAT and TISNET. So there are a lot of exams that are coming up. And I'm sure a lot of them are, busy looking at NMIMS. And of course, it's one of the best B schools. So definitely, I think this all will really help them. Okay. Let's just come to some of the queries. I know they're very impatient about it and they want to know what exactly can be done. Okay,
I would
let's
love
just
to
yeah,
answer.
and let's just start from some of the queries that I could see here. Okay, Nikunj says, what is a safe score to enter into NMIMS? A safe score, actually.
A safe score. See, every other year, the score is increasing day by day. I'm not lying. Every other day, the competition is getting hard. So make sure that first of all, you're working very hard. Don't just rely on the minimum boundary. Because if you get on the minimum boundary, there are a huge percentage of chances that you'll get into the wait list. And I'm not discouraging you, but I'm saying that work extremely hard, because once you get into the wait list, then the chances of getting into NMIMS reduces a lot. Now talking about NMIMS Mumbai campus. So this year, the safe score, I'll not recommend to land on the safe score. Please go above and beyond the safe score. The safe score is anywhere between 220 was the last year's score, 220, 225 out of 360. However, just don't make sure that you're getting just 220. It will be very hard for you to get into NMIMS if you are getting 220 also. However, if I talk about Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Navi Mumbai and Indore campuses, a safe score would be 209. But that too, it is a boundary score. Don't look for boundary scores, go above and beyond. Then only your chances of getting into the campus will be very high.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. And Nikunj has just added another part to the same question about loan assistance or maybe scholarships that the college does offers, for students.
Great question, Bhageshri. And I must praise this, and I'm also the one who has taken loan. So I can totally understand this point. So I think you'll be very lucky, first of all, if you get into NMIMS, because in all the banks, be it Bank of Baroda, be it SBI, be it any government bank or private bank, there is a list of colleges they have. And NMIMS is an A plus category. Now, what is the benefit of having NMIMS into A plus category in the bank? Because first of all, you'll be getting the loan in the least interest rate. मतलब जो भी उसमें एजुकेशन का लोन का इंटरेस्ट रेट चल रहा होगा, you'll get the least interest rate. Second benefit, you don't have to put any collaterals for your loan. You will get collateral free loan. You don't have to put anything collateral. Third benefit is that no tenure for your loan. Like for other different institute of MBAs, you might have certain time limit. That is for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. However, for NMIMS, there is no time period. So you can easily get loan assistance from any bank, and you will get at the like I got the loan in 3 days. One day I got for the like inquiring about the loan. Second day I got all the paperwork done. Third day approval was done. So this is how smooth process is for loan for any bank you go for.
Right. I think some of you who I'm sure have the same question can now easily apply for your loan and get into the colleges. Okay. Okay, let me pick this another question from Shubhangi. She has been wanting to know about online BBA from NMIMS. And I mean, is there any online BBA course and is there any scope thereafter?
Shubhangi, for online MBA, I also need to check. However, I know about online MBA courses there are, but if you don't have any constraint due to your job or location or your health, I would recommend to do a full-time course.
I think I agree to that because that really helps, having a practical knowledge and, sitting
Yes.
there, so I
And it
think that
helps in
would help.
your placement also because all the companies majorly look for full-time regular courses than the online one or the
Yeah,
other
absolutely.
courses.
Also, Shubhangi, I have just shared the campus link from Shiksha. So probably if there is anything that goes missed out, you can just go back to this link, drop your query, or just, brush through the page and you'll have all the relevant notifications and information. Yeah, Shubhangi, I got it that you wanted to know specifically from NMIMS. So I've just shared that link. Probably that would really help you, right?
Also, if you guys have any query which is not answered in this question, you can also like ask Bhageshri later. I'm also present on Instagram and on LinkedIn, both at Prakhar Saini 29. You can follow me there and ask any question at any point of time because my page is dedicated to that only.
Absolutely. I'll just share, in fact, Prakhar's link for the page so that I think we have already tagged him while we were promoting, but I'm also sharing his profile link so that any point of time you can like reach out to him, right? So don't worry on that. That like your assistance will be there, so don't worry on that. Okay, okay. Coming to next question from Varun. Varun says, "Hello, I have no work experience. Can I get admission in NMIMS Mumbai? How many marks do I need to get?" So I think he has shared his profile. I mean, if you can better understand this,
Yeah,
10
yeah.
to 85,
Where?
12 to 93. It's in the
Okay.
in the Q&A.
Q&A. Okay.
Yeah. So Varun has just
Varun.
shared his profile. Yeah.
Great. Varun, you have high chances of getting into. When you graduated, can you help me with the year?
Varun, you can just drop in the chat, right? So we can just help you out with that.
Yeah, Varun, when he got graduated, can you help me with that? 2021. Absolutely, Varun. You have very high chances of getting into NMIMS. You have great scores. Just make sure that you're preparing well for the exam. You're preparing well for the GDPI, and also revise a little of what you have read in the your BCom. Like, don't go completely blank. Revise your top 3 to 4 important subjects, and because you will have questions like, "What is your favorite subject?" Once they ask what is your favorite subject, you will tell that I was having interest in these subjects. Then they'll ask you deeper questions. So have a thorough revision of the at least top 3 subjects, which I recommend.
Right. So I think Varun, that will help you, right? Okay, let's just quickly come to another question. Psychology. Okay, Falguni wants to know about psychology courses at NMIMS, if you have any idea on that.
So psychology courses are majorly into arts domain, have not into the business SBM. So NMIMS has a domain that is called as School of Business Management. Under School of Business Management, we have MBA. So here majorly I'll be talking about SBM, that is School of Business Management MBA. However, for psychology courses, you have to look on the website.
Yes, and Falguni, I think I've already shared the link several times. You can just go on to that page. There are different classifications done for the different courses. So you can just take help from there. So don't worry on that. Or you can just drop us an email. Probably we can have some expert answer your query, right? Okay. So coming to the next question from Ritu. Okay, Ritu wants to know about online CAT exam preparation from NMIMS, the score thereafter. Okay, so online CAT exam preparation and I think getting into NMIMS
Yes,
and the
Ritu.
scope. Yeah.
Understood. Ritu, your question is very valid. So if you're preparing well for CAT, you don't have to prepare separately for NMAT. However, to take admission into or to get selected into NMIMS, you have to separately fill the form of NMAT. Make sure if you want to get into NMIMS, you are filling or you are taking the exam of NMAT because to get into NMIMS, there is only one way and that is through NMAT because NMIMS doesn't accept the score of CAT.
I think,
However, the
yeah.
preparation will be same.
Okay. I think Harshil also has the same question, like is CAT preparation enough for NMAT or
Enough.
we have to take
Enough.
coaching or something like that?
No, no, no. CAT preparation is enough for NMAT, but make sure once you have prepared well, you are preparing also for case discussion, which is very important. So take classes for case discussion because case discussion is different from group discussion and it is tackled in a different way.
Okay, coming to another question. I think Varsha has this question for his son, who has got admission for NMIMS Mumbai for BBA honors. So I think she wants to know about the BBA course, and if you have any idea a bit about BBA course.
BBA course is a regular BBA course that they offer, and it has multiple streams. Like majorly in BBA, people, students major into finance and marketing. So these are the two major streams. However, you'll also have HR, operations, analytics, but these are the major two streams in BBA.
Right, coming to like the typical day at your campus,
Hmm.
or I
Hmm.
should say, college schedule. How was the typical day at NMIMS? And if someone who is getting into this campus wants to know, like, how my day starts, how it ends, what all we get to do, what all activities we do. So, how would you define that?
Great question and interesting question, and interesting to hear for all the candidates. So a day at NMIMS is very, very hectic. First of all, you have to get up at 6 or 7. You have to pre-read the case which is given in before the class, because reading the case is very important. Once you have read the case, the classes starts from either from 8 o'clock or the classes starts either from 9 o'clock. So it is an early morning college, and there's a very specific reason why it starts in the early morning, because then you have the evening time and the night time to prepare for other things. So first of all, you have to get up. No matter how lazy you are, you have to get up at 6:30. You have to take bath, have your breakfast, pre-read the case, enter the class, have lot of classes, group discussion, case discussion happening. The classes are very interesting first of all, and a lot of participation happens at the students' end. Once the class ends, it is not your chutti at all. Class khatam hone ke baad, it is even more of the work. So after your class got over, you will have so you will be in certain kind of clubs: marketing club, HR club, operation club, finance club, student placement club, cultural club, dance club, singing club, a lot of clubs. And throughout the year, there is some other competition. So if you are in a club, then you are preparing for those competitions after the college hours. And if you're not in the club, then you are preparing for the competition you are taking part in, because every all the students in the class are involved in some other activity. So by after your college has ended at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, till 7 or 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. you will be all engrossed in the club and committee work or participating into some competitions. Once at 10 p.m. you will have your dinner, or 9 p.m. you will have your dinner. Once you have had your dinner, you have to do the assignments. You don't have time to sleep. You have to do the assignments because the deadline is EOD, and before 12 o'clock you have to submit. So once you have done your assignment, you have then again you have to read all the cases which will be discussed in the class next. So by 1 or 2 you will sleep, and then again the morning starts. So the entire day is very busy, from pre-reading the cases to the class to preparing for clubs and committees to doing your assignment to participating into the competitions organized by clubs and committees, and then having dinner, then sleeping at 12 or 1.
I think a lot of you who are like planning to get into or I think probably sitting for the exam and getting into NMIS, this is how your typical day will look like. So no, he's not absolutely scaring, but he's just
I'm,
telling you the insight. Absolutely.
I think
Okay,
this will help you to prepare a lot, and this is not at all a scary thing. You'll enjoy. You'll guys enjoy a lot.
absolutely. Okay. Another similar question that I could see coming from Shajiha, Anshika, Ritu also. I think they want to know how much percentage of graduation is required for admission in MBA. So I think three or four people have the same question.
Understood. So there is no, first of all, percentage criteria. However, your probability of getting into the college increases if you have at least 60%. If you have at least 60%, then your chances of getting into the college is very, very high. So this is the basic minimum requirement, that is 60%.
Thank you for that answer, Prakhar. And let's just come to some more question. Okay, fees. Yes, I know that's an important aspect of it. So I think Varun has this question about NMIS Mumbai, like what's the fee structure and how it's divided.
For NMIMS Mumbai was 22 lakhs for 2 years, and you can pay in, I think, 2 to 3 installments or 4 installments. You can pay in those 2 to 4 maximum installments, and if you're taking loan, then your fees can be easily be paid by the bank, so that's not an issue.
Coming to another question from Atishay. I think this is an interesting question. I don't know if it's true or it's a fact or what is it. So Atishay is saying, firstly, welcome Atishay, and he's saying that is it true that whole batch of 600 were placed because their ambivalent responses to I don't know where have he read that there was a whole batch of 600 who were placed at NMIMS. Is that true? I mean, is that happened?
Oh, yeah, like got plays, no? You're
Yeah,
asking.
the whole batch.
Yeah, yeah, like every year the entire batch gets placed. So like it's normal.
So I think it's true. I don't know from where he got this, but that's true. I think this student has already answered that. Okay. Good, good, good. Coming to Sudarshan. Okay, Sudarshan is saying, I have done online BBA. Can I get into NMIMS? Okay.
Yes, you can get into on NMIMS if you have done online MBA. If it is a like part-time or a online distance MBA, but it is a legit one. You have studied well. You can answer the questions. Definitely, if you are fresher, then you can definitely get into. Even if you are experienced, you can get into NMIMS. Not an issue.
Okay. Okay. There's a question which I think Nitasha has asked, and also Swaraj has the same kind of question about profile building. So Swaraj
Mhm.
is saying that how to build profile or CV, particularly for this
Understood.
college.
Understood. So there are few things which you can do. Profile building. So first of all, I'll start with the peop or the candidates who are still in their college, who are still studying, or they are in the BCom, BBA, BTech, any courses. So if you're studying right now, if you're in second year, third year, make sure that first of all you study well, you get good marks. I'm not saying getting good marks is very important, but study well, get good marks. Apart from marks, also you do something in your college, organize something, be, or if you're not organizing, participate into something. Like if you must be having some interest into sports, dancing, singing, acting, or anything which is happening in your college, either participate in those competitions or activities, or organize those activities. Because when you will sit for the interview, right, you'll have a lot of content to talk about. That apart from the studies in my college, I did this, I did that, I was the president of this club over here, I organized these many competitions, or I participated in these competitions, I have won these competitions. So yes, you can do this. Also, when one very important point, you can also do something NGO kind of activity. You can get associated with NGO. If you don't want to do anything, get associated with NGO, help over there, like work for 2 hours, 3 hours. So it will give a very good impact that this human being is very good. He or she has contributed into NGO and has inclination towards serving to the society. So that will also earn you brownie points.
All right. Okay, thank you, Prakhar, for that answer. Coming to another question from Nikunj. Okay, I think Nikunj has questions about like the hostel facilities, boys' hostel, or they have to stay separately, all kind of amenities. What all is there?
So now hostel facility is very campus specific. First of all, in NMIMS Mumbai, you don't have hostel facility. However, you will be assisted over there because there are a lot of PGs beside the colleges, beside the college, where you will get all the PG, well good PGs. So in Mumbai, there is no hostel. However, you will get all the facilities: bed, fridge, AC, washing machine, microwave, everything you'll get. When I talk about Bangalore, Hyderabad, Navi Mumbai, Indore, you have hostels. And these are the best hostels in the country. You'll get everything. You'll get till my like in I don't think so in any hostel you get microwaves. But in NMIMS hostel you'll also get microwaves. You'll get fridge, AC, washing machine, everything you'll get.
So if we compare the different campuses, which is the best one? I mean, I think you stayed in Mumbai one, right?
I was in Indore campus.
Indore campus. So according to you, which is like the best one?
Yes. So if I go from the ranking perspective, uh, NMIMS Mumbai is one of the best and the premier colleges, that is in the top 10 colleges in India. After Mumbai comes Bangalore, and after Bangalore comes Indore, Hyderabad, and Navi Mumbai. So then these are in the like three. Second is Bangalore, first is Mumbai campus.
So Darshan, I think we just discussed about the fees. Okay, fees for hostel of NMIMS. Okay.
So yes. So fees for hostel for NMIMS is Mumbai is definitely you don't have hostel. There you'll get PG, so I don't know the rate of PG. However, for Bangalore, Hyderabad, Navi Mumbai, and Indore, the fees for hostel is 2,20,000 for 10 months.
Right. So I think that would help you,
Now,
Sudarshan.
yes,
Yeah,
this was
sure.
the old fees. This must have revised by now.
So I think probably they can just check on with the college website and
Yes,
they'll get
it
hold of
must
that.
have revised a very little because
Yeah.
this is just a 2 year old fees that I'm telling for hostel.
Okay, coming to another question from Harsh. Okay. Welcome Harsh to the session firstly. Okay, so Harsh wants to know how different will be the old mode for MBA with the normal MBA. Does MBA done from old mode have the same value addition? Okay.
What is old mode? Like going in the classes?
Yeah, probably we would like to get a detail about it.
Acha. So I'll tell you two, like I'll differentiate in two parts. First of all, regular MBA, that is going to the campus, going to the classes, and then is the distance MBA. I will always recommend you guys to do, if you have experience less than 5 years, then you should definitely go for regular MBA because there you get to meet a lot of people, a lot of discussion happens, you build a lot of good network, good educated people will come over there. Then you also get a lot of placement assistance in the campus. Not only the placement assistance, you will also be getting the exposure to go into different other campuses. Like I went to IIM Ahmedabad for MUN, Model United Nation. I have one Model United Nation at IIM Ahmedabad. So if you're at campus, there are a lot of exposure which you will get from other students, big top colleges you'll go into, you'll participate into those competitions. Lot of personality development will also happen for you. So definitely I'll always recommend people who have less than 5 years of experience or 5 years of experience to go for regular MBA. That is the old mode.
Absolutely. Okay, I think Varun has the same question about scholarships for Mumbai campus. Like what scholarships do they have?
Yes. So Varun, right now I don't think so. NMIMS has any kind of scholarships. Um, no, not even on the basis of merit.
All right. So I've answered Prakhar was in the Indore campus. A lot of you were asking like which campus he was. So he was in the Indore campus. And okay, Nitasha would like to know about the Bangalore campus, like in case of placement and faculties. Of course, that's a very important point, Prakhar. Like we did not speak about the placement and faculty. Of course, firstly, faculty, because once you enter into college, you definitely want to know what exactly the
Correct.
teachers are what
Absolutely.
kind of faculty they have. So let's just start
Absolutely.
with that first.
So, be it any campus, Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Navi Mumbai, Indore, you will get all the very good experienced faculties from NMIMS, IIMS, and all the faculty are PhD. There is zero faculty who will be non-PhD in the campus, and they're coming from very good backgrounds. Apart from the faculty, you'll also have guest faculty or the visiting faculty. Those visiting faculty will be also from top colleges only, not from any tier two colleges. Um, so you'll get to like learn from all the good faculties in the country. So that without a doubt.
Absolutely. Just stay hold on to it. And let's just come to the placement, or I would
Placement.
say hands-on training, internship. So how it is at NMIMS.
Correct. So I will divide the question into two parts. That is, first is internship, second is the placement. When I talk about the internship or the placement, all the students are rigorously prepared for both the things. Like there are some times when students feel like I don't want to prepare this much. Why are making me prepare for this much? So you will be going through like more than 50 rounds of mock interviews, more than 50 rounds of group discussions. A lot of CV preparation happens. How to make your CV, how to improve your CV, how to add CV pointers. Now, CV pointers are good things which you will be doing during your MBA, right? That could be your internship, that could be your life project, that could be any competition you have organized, or that could be any competition which you have won at the national level. So a lot of preparation of the students happens before some internship and before final placement as well, so that when the student is sitting for the final round or the real summer internship interviews, they are getting selected easily. So all the preparation are being done from the very beginning. Once the student has got into the campus, from then only the like preparation for some internship and final placement starts.
Okay, let's just come to another question for. Okay, Sudarshan, will come to your question also. So Akash is just adding a point to this. Like, what benefit will they get in MBA if they're doing an internship before getting into MBA? Like, they've done a graduation, they're doing an internship, and then they're getting into MBA. So does that has an added benefit to it?
Yes, it does an added benefit because I also did the same thing. So it has benefits in multiple ways. First of all, you have done your graduation, you're doing an internship, and then you'll go into an MPA. So again, that this will tell when you'll sit for the personal interview round. This will tell the interviewers that yes, after your graduation also you wanted to do something, and through your internship you have learned something. So again, that is a value addition. Now that internship you can also put into your CV that after my graduation I did this kind of internship. Now that internship which you have done after your graduation will also help you to understand what course or specialization you want to go into, right? Suppose after your BCom you have done your internship into finance, you worked for 2 months 3 months, but you felt like, okay, I'm very good at finance, and in MBA I'll be taking finance specialization. So when the interviewer will be asking that what specialization you want to go for or what you're thinking about, in what specialization you'll go, so you will have something to like support your answer. That sir, before joining before after completing my graduation, I did internship into finance domain, and I found out that I have a lot of inclination towards this, and I love working for finance projects. So that's why I want to do my specialization in finance. However, like contrary to this, if you don't like, if you have done internship in let's say HR, but you didn't like HR, so you can tell that now I have a clear goal. I have a lot of clarity that I don't want to go into HR. I want to go into marketing, or I want to go into finance due to these reasons. So definitely internship before MBA helps a lot.
Right. I think that will help you, a lot of you like who wanted to know about internships. I'm sure you are looking forward to it, right? Okay. Let's Anshika, we've already answered that question like sometime back about the percentage. So this entire video will be there uploaded on YouTube, so you can like anytime go back and get into it. Okay. Okay, so coming to your question, Sudarshan, since he has done online BBA, so I think he's worried about like, will the preference be given to students who are from the offline graduation mode in terms of selection or even in the time of placement? Does that matters a lot?
Very valid question. I think that'll always be there. Like you'll be scared. Like I've done online BBA, whether I'll be given preference during the entrance or during the placement. Very valid questions, Darshan. So, um, I'll say that prepare well for first of all your exams, prepare well for group discussion, prepare well for PI, and then also read the subjects which is your favorite in BBA, and you'll pass through all the hurdles of the stages which NMIMS gives you, and you'll get into NMIMS. Just people are not seeing that whether you have done online or offline. People want to know whether you have knowledge or not. If you'll not have knowledge, you'll not be able to crack it. But you have knowledge, you have done online, they'll take it easily. So don't worry about you have online or offline. Just prepare well.
So I would suggest Sudarshan stop worrying and just go about it. Yeah. Yes.
Correct.
Yes. So he's saying that yes, knowledge is important. Okay, that's great. Okay. Anshika has another very good question, I think. Which field of MBA has most opportunity? I think she would want to know, like in the recent times, which specialization is, is very popular among students and, students are getting more into it.
Correct. Vanshika was that, right?
It's Anshika.
Anshika.
Yeah.
Anshika, I think this is a question which every student has. I also had. I want to do an MBA into a field where there's a lot of money and a lot of opportunity because I want to earn a lot of money, right? After doing MBA. So the right answer to this question is do MBA into the specialization where you want to go and what you want to study. I'll give you an example. Let's say there's a lot of money into marketing, or let's say there's a lot of money into finance domain, but you don't like finance, you don't like doing maths and all, you don't like finance subjects. And if I tell you, okay, don't do the specialization in finance, will you ever be able to succeed? No. So make sure that you find your interest. Now, how to find your interest? First of all, know the kind of past experiences you had. And also, in your first year, all the subjects are taught. Marketing is taught to you, finance is taught to you, HR is taught, operations is taught, IT is taught, analytics is taught, everything is taught to you. Now, depending upon your first year, like see where you want to go and which subject excites you the most. If HR is exciting you the most, go into HR specialization in your second year. If marketing is exciting you the most, go into marketing specialization, because you will make most money, you will find most opportunities only where you have the interest to do work, and money will follow you. This is not gyan, but this is true, like knowledge. Even I had this question, like I want to do the MBA, I want to do MBA into specialization where is a lot of money. But no, do MBA into specialization where is your interest, that will give you a lot of money.
So what was your
Yeah.
specialization? Can you hear me?
Yes.
So what was your specialization? How did you choose it?
So yes, marketing was my specialization. How did I choose it? I'll tell you. It'll give you a lot of help. In my BTech, I was anyway the part of the anchoring club. I was the head of the anchoring club. I used to love talking to people, doing things. Then I was also the head of the sponsorship club. I got a lot of sponsorship for my college. So from there, I got to know that I'm good at talking. I'm good at like doing creative things and building relationships and making marketing plans for the events. That's how I got to know my interest, and that's why I pursued MBA in marketing domain.
So I think that getting that
Yes.
interest and following your interest really helps you choose well. And I think that got you into brand thing, and you got this profile. Okay, that very well explains. Okay, another common question that I could see is pharmaceutical MBA. I think a lot of them during the registrations also, I've got this questions that marketing B Farm MBA and pharmaceutical MBA, they are interested in knowing about that. So if you have any fair
Yes.
idea on that.
So, Pharma MBA also happens at NMIMS, and it happens at the main campus, that is the Mumbai campus. You can definitely go for pharma if you have a lot of inclination towards like pharmaceuticals, or you want to build the career over there. Definitely, you can go for that as well.
Right. Details for NMAT course. Okay, so Shajiha, we have a session coming up on NMAT. We recently did NMAT session with another alumni of NMIMS, who is also a student mentor from Mumbai. So I can share those webinar links with you here. So just go back. The video is there on our channel, so you can go back and listen to her whatever she has said. So I think she was senior to Prakhar, and she's now a student mentor from Cats King Mumbai. So I'll share that video link. And again, we are having another NMAT session very soon, probably next 2 weeks. So I'm going to share that webinar link also. So you can just register right now and be part of that. Okay. Where are you placed after MBA? Okay. So question to Prakhar, where are you placed after
Yes.
MBA?
Thank you for this question. So I, first of all, I got placed in the peak of the pandemic. Like I got placed into 2021 when it was highest pandemic was happening, because my senior got placed before pandemic and my juniors also got placed after pandemic. I got placed in the pandemic, and I got placed into Akash Institute as deputy branch head sales and marketing as campus placement.
Okay. So I think that answers your query. A lot of you wanted to know about Prakhar. Okay. Coming to another question from Shayandeep, preparing for NMAT be different from CAT since I've been preparing for CAT. So is there anything I should do differently? So
Again, same answer will be the, if you like for quants, DILR and English, the preparation is same. However, you need to prepare separately for case discussion.
okay, study materials good for CAT or like self preparation for MBA entrances. If you have any knowledge about any books that you
Yes.
would have tried.
So I, if I'll take the name of the coaching, that will be like endorsement. I don't want to take the name of any coaching. So go for any good coaching in your city. And if you don't want to go for like the classes, you can take online courses as well. So that will suffice for you.
Okay. Shajiha, I'm just sharing the link. Don't worry, dear. I'll just share the link with you. Okay. Okay, let me see another question coming here. Where will you rank NMIMS among the best B schools of India? That's a tough question for you. Where would you rank the college?
No, a very fair question rather, because one of my mentors said that how do you categorize a good college? So I still have that line that harder the path of getting into the college is, that the college is that much good. If it is very difficult to get into that college is good. If it is very easy to get into that college, it is not a good college. So if I have to rank NMIMS, definitely it will come on my tips of top 10 NMIM, top 10 colleges in India. Apart from the black eye, that is IM, ABCL, KI, MDI, SPJN, and IFT. Among these, I'll also rank NMIMS.
All right. So all of you, if you're looking for NMAT particularly, so I've dropped the webinar link here. This video is there available on our official YouTube channel. So just click on the link, watch the entire video, you'll have the detail, and probably we will have another session. So keep an eye on our social media handles. We'll be posting up the registration links. You know, these webinars are free to join, so just register and be part of that webinar. Okay, so you'll get some more idea about the exam, so don't worry on that. Yeah, most welcome, Sudarshan. Okay, coming to Akash, next question. Can we do MBA in two specializations together, like finance along with marketing? Okay.
Yes. So in all the major B schools, be it IM, be it MDI, SPJN, or NMIMS, you can do specialization into MBA. However, the name of the degree will be same, MBA. It is not that MBA in marketing and HR, MBA in finance and operations, MBA in marketing. No, but however, the number of subjects you take will decide the specialization you go in. Like giving an example, if you want to pursue majors in, if you want to do majors in marketing and minors in HR, what you do in second year, you take majority of your subjects in marketing and minority of subjects into HR. So that's how you will have dual specialization. That is majors into marketing, minors into HR. This is just an example. If you want to do finance and operation, you can majors into finance and you can take some subjects of operations. So that's how you'll do dual specialization.
Okay, so I've just dropped another MBA counseling video that we had about, choosing how to choose the specialization and between general MBA. So I would suggest just go back to a channel and watch those MBA videos. That will really help you guys to understand and choose. And we have all different colleges and different courses. So you can like probably go through those videos and get answers to your queries, or just share your queries with us. Maybe we could reach out to the experts. Okay. Okay, so is NMIMS good for consulting domain? Comes another question. Okay.
Absolutely, yes. Here I'll be very candid that if you want to go into consulting, then a lot of company visits Mumbai campus and Bangalore campuses. So Mumbai and Bangalore will be my top choices for consulting roles. However, in my campus also five students got into consulting. So any campus you go, companies like KPMG, Deloitte, all these visits. But however, the maximum number of opportunity in consulting you'll get in Mumbai and then in Bangalore.
Shiji, I've just dropped the link for LinkedIn, Prakhar's official ID. So you can connect to him on LinkedIn and he can guide you, right?
On
Don't worry.
LinkedIn as well, and more than LinkedIn, you can connect me on Instagram as well. The same Prakhar Saini 29. I can help you
Yeah.
with all your answers over there as well.
Prakhar, you can like drop in your email ID also
Shall
there
I
in the
put
chat.
it on chat?
Yeah. Please do. That will be of great help to them. So a lot of you are asking, getting connected to him. So he's sharing his Instagram ID also, and I've dropped his LinkedIn ID also. So you can just connect with him there. So no worries on that. You can connect and get your answers.
So on every social media, I'm present with Prakhar Saini 29 only. So
Yeah.
it is same.
So they really want to talk to you and ask you. So
Yes,
I
yes,
think
you
that
can
will be
connect
great.
with me over there as well.
So all of you can get connected, right? Okay. Coming to last few more questions before like we are moving towards the end. Okay, so Darshan wants to know about MBA in business analytics. Will business analytics be taught right from first year, or specific specialization will come in second year? So I think he is interested in doing MBA in business analytics.
A very good upcoming stream into the market of business analytics. That is, yes, absolutely a very fantastic. If you're good with numbers, if you're good with maths, you should definitely pursue an MBA into MBA analytics. Now there are two answers to this question. First of all, there is a dedicated course in NMIMS Mumbai, that is MBA in analytics. So you can opt for that, that you can completely from the first year, from the first day, you can start understanding and learning analytics. However, if you don't want to go just for the analytics as the main specialization, you can do a regular MBA or the core MBA from NMIMS, and in your second year you can take maximum number of analytics electives or the subjects. So that's how again you will get into the domain of analytics, MBA in analytics. So there are two ways. First of all, you do MBA analytics from NMIMS Mumbai. If you're not getting NMIMS Mumbai, then from any NMIMS, you in the second year can take maximum number of analytics subjects. So that's how your specialization will become analytics. So that's how you can pursue.
All right. I think we covered a lot of questions. We had a lot of similar questions from our registrations also, where they had the similar kind of questions. And I think I am able to cover all of them, like right from profile to MBA. Why NMIMS? I mean, that's a very common question that they have asked. Like, why should we go for NMIMS? What's that one reason you would suggest that yes, we can look for this college?
I think if I have to state one reason, just one, then it will be placement, right? Like the best country placement you get in NMIMS. Now there are, if you are looking for a fulfilling answer and a mindful answer, then the first of all for we have NMIMS is a NAC A plus accredited university. Second is it is AAACSB accredited university, which is very few colleges, universities in the world. Third is the faculty. Every faculty is PhD and they're coming from top schools. Fourth is the kind of exposure you will get. Now, exposure in terms of the students you will meet in NMIMS campus, the competitions you will get into NMIMS campus, the colleges you will go for any kind of competitions, and the sixth point will be the campus itself. It is very beautiful. Any luxury hotel will fail in front of NMIMS campus. So these are the main reasons to get into NMIMS.
Right, I agree, and I think a lot of them do agree to that. So, we'll quickly launch the feedback poll, and meanwhile, I'll just pick up last few questions before we wrap up the session. So, let me tell you, this feedback poll is very, very important. Some of you might have attended some of our previous webinars. So, these feedback polls helps us to get your feedback. How much did you like the session? What all you want to improve? How much you like to recommend the sessions to your friends? What all topics definitely you want to see coming ahead, what all sessions you want to have. So you can always drop us an email. We can always plan up more sessions on the topics that you require, because whatever webinars we are doing are very, time centric, and, upcoming exams, upcoming colleges. So if there is anything in particular that you want to have, probably you can always reach out to us. We can get connected to some experts from the industry and have sessions, right? Where you'll get that, chance to talk to them directly, ask them questions directly, free of cost. So please make good use of this platform which is there for your guidance and counseling. Okay. Meanwhile, you're filling up the form quickly. I'll take down some more questions from Prakhar and end up the session. So another question comes here. Being a civil engineer, will an MBA in operations be good enough for career?
Yes, because that will help you even to, because anyway you're a civil engineer and you're going into operations, so it will be an add-on for you, because you'll it will help you in your placement, because you'll be getting into Sapoji Palonji kind of the companies. So definitely it'll help you a lot, and backing up your answers during your MBA that I have done operations and my prior experience has been into civil engineering. So absolutely a correct path you have chosen for you. So definitely go for it.
Okay. Quickly coming to one more question from Ritu. How to get into MBA in hotel management? Because I think he has done BCom and now he wants to do MBA in hotel management. So, is there a difference, and how can he do that?
So hotel management doesn't happen through NMAT. and I need to check if it is there in NMIMS, if they are providing that or not.
Right, right. Absolutely. Varun wants to know about MBA Finance. Is MBA Finance best in NMIMS Mumbai?
Yes, so of course, like all the courses are good, like be it finance, marketing, HR, operation, because all the books are the best which is provided in the country. Like the books which are running in IIM Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Kolkata, that books you'll be reading. Also, you'll be reading the case studies of Harvard Business School, HBS. No other case studies you'll be studying. So whether you are in finance, whether you're in marketing, whether you are in HR, operation, analytics, all the case studies will be from HBS only. No other case study will be taught to you. And so yes, of course, for finance as well, a lot of company visit Mumbai campus and they hire a lot of students from Mumbai campus as well. So for any stream you can go for.
Okay, and I'll just pick up this last question, difference between normal MBA and business analytics.
So yes, so the difference between normal MBA and business analytics is that in normal MBA the cutoff is a little high because it is a 41-year-old course at NMIMS. However, business analytics has been recently launched. It is a 2, 3, 4 years old course. So the cutoff is a little less. Like for NMIMS Mumbai core core MBA, your cutoff will be around 220, 225, 230. So for business analytics, the cutoff will be around 20, 210, 210, 215, like that.
Okay, 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 okay. So I hope we'll be wrapping up the session here. Yes, we have taken all your questions. I could see, like, I think we have covered almost all your queries, but if there is anything, I've already shared his link. He has already dropped his social media handles. You can reach out to Prakhar and, connect and get answers. Thank you, Sudarshan. That's so sweet of you for that feedback. That really works and motivates us to, work better and have more good sessions and have such amazing experts, who talk so well and who are there to guide you in the best possible way. Yes, Shajiha, I wish you all the best. I hope that you join MBA for NMIMS and make him a proud, student from
Alan.
their alumni, of course. So definitely, once someone who's passed out from the college would always have like good juniors and good batch coming in. So that always
Would love to
happens.
see you over there.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I hope the session was useful. The session was fruitful to all of you. 60 minutes of, discussing so many questions, so many things that will help you. And you'll keep those things in mind whenever you're sitting for your NMAT exams and going and preparing for NMIMS. Just go ahead. And I think the future is completely ahead, right? Prakhar, what would you like to advise them before we sign off?
Before I sign off, first of all, be calm, be cool. Don't listen to anybody. Just prepare. Just be focused, and you guys will do it. You guys will rock it. Don't be
Absolutely.
under stress and pressure. Just prepare and give your best. Nothing else.
Absolutely. Shubhangi, thank you for that suggestion. Online BBA, sure. I'll definitely try and get hold of a session on online BBA. Let's see. Let me just figure out some good experts for you. So don't worry. Thank you for that feedback. And thank you, Prakhar, for taking out time. And I know you rushed out from work and then 60 minutes of talking and discussion. So I'm grateful that you could be a part of Shiksha's webinar. And definitely all of us are looking ahead to having you on our platform for more such sessions.
Absolutely. Thank you, Bhagishri. Thank you, all the participants, for giving me this opportunity to connect with so many of you guys and helping you out. I hope I have answered all your queries. Still, if I have not answered, you can like connect me on my social media platforms and you can ask any queries you have. Thank you
Absolutely.
so much for giving me this
Thank
opportunity.
you, students. Thank you so very much for being part of the session. See you soon in some more webinars ahead. Thank you, Prakhar, and all of
Thank
you
you.
have a great evening ahead.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our YouTube channel.